Good morning now, y'all, and welcome to, bro, and welcome to my Minecraft world. All right, how do I turn this around? There we go. So this is like a little trailer mine or channel introduction, whatever you want to call it. But this behind me is my Minecraft world, and more so just like an introduction to what I'll be doing, things like that, and basically explain to you what this channel is gonna be about, and just other things like that. So let's just like hop right into it. So, I'll be real. I've always wanted to make like, a Minecraft YouTube channel. And ever since I was a kid, I've always like admired like what people do with like their builds and stuff like that. And I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to use this game as like a creative outlet to, express myself. And basically, I finally figured out like, I'm good at building. At least I think. Like, I don't know, but I feel like now is probably now better than ever to actually start pursuing what I think is an ultimate goal of mine. That's actually basically, oh man, I'm so tired now. I'm basically just express myself on the internet world, and by doing so, showing off what I can build. So that's really what the channel is basically about. Just going around, showing off the cool things that I like doing, like this build for example. Totally not stolen off Pinterest. Totally real Japanese characters here. Totally real Japanese architectural stuff. Totally real actual glass and manufacturing and stuff like that. Blah, blah, blah. But just something I'm really proud of. Something I'm really excited to do. And just, I don't know, let loose. Explain what my thoughts are. Explain why I did this. I've always wanted to make this channel to actually just like express myself. Like in a way that I think is down to earth, human. And what is more down to earth human right now than making literally just Minecraft content? We've been doing this stuff since like the 2010s. It's worked. It's always worked. And I mean, why wouldn't it work again? I think a long part of my life had to do with just, chasing dopamine. And like, honestly, whose lives haven't been around there recently? Like the scrolling, the DoorDash, bro, the $40 DoorDash orders, bro. I was down bad, man. I was down bad. But there's one thing that I always kept consistent. That was mostly just, the creativity. I never lost this. I built some of these buildings during the worst parts of my life. This tower behind me, this thing took me like 8 times to build, dude. Bro, I was thinking like in the lore of this world, I was gonna call it the Tower of 1,000 Headaches, whatever that is in Japanese. Because I had to rebuild this thing like 4 times. And, I'll be honest, I really wanted to give up on this tower. I really did. The first time I built it, I think it was like, the actual dimensions were like way smaller. Like each leg was like here. And I want to expand it out because like when you build up, it looks a lot thinner. So, I did that for a while, and then eventually I kind of got the hang of it. And then even then, when I originally built it, the actual bridge, or this part here, was like here. It was like right where this part where the tower was. And I had to rebuild it. And the whole time I hated it. I hated building this thing. This thing looks amazing, but I would say like a good 80% of this like tower just sucked. Just straight sucked. But I never gave up. Because I hoped that one day this world was going to turn into something great. And honestly, like this whole tower is like a backdrop. Like it really is, no matter where you are in this world. No matter where you are in this world. This tower is beautiful. It's on the street, boom, it's beautiful, right? One of my favorite views is this building right here. You come through this little building. Side here, enter this little, what's supposed to be a storefront. A little back area here, a little staircase. You just go up the stairs here, and you just keep going, and yada yada yada. Nope, you gotta crouch a bit. I think the average height in Japan is probably short enough that shouldn't be a problem, but Minecraft it is. Anyways, you can't fact check that. But you go up through here, come up around here, just enter through the door, and basically boom, look at that. See what I mean? Like, beautiful. But where was I going with this? Right. I just think like I've always wanted to just continue this world. I always did. And even during some of the worst parts of my life, I still played on this world every day, even through like the depths of like overindulgence, addiction. I don't know, just running away from it all. And I never gave up on it. And considering everything around me kind of proves that point. It's like, you gotta never back down, never give up. And sometimes maybe the result really is amazing. But yeah, just to keep it real, I've always had like big plans with this world. I really did. And I figured, if you're good at something, you should make a career out of it. And that's exactly what I think I want to do with this. Is just continually, gradually expand what I'm working on. And just make things I'm proud of. And one thing I should note is that yes, this is Japan. This is Tokyo. This is actually a download of the map of the world. It's a 1 to 2,000 Okay, I hope my computer does not take off, but in terms of the, yeah, okay. I could probably cook an egg on this computer now. It is like gonna heat up. But anyways, this is actually supposed to be a map of Japan, the actual country Japan in all of its entirety. A 1 to 2000 scale, of course. And I'm a big fan of geography. I just like where things are. It's just cool knowing that I'm building in an actual part of the world, or at least Minecraft, where you can see the layout. This is where basically Tokyo actually is. This little peninsula is I believe, the Chiba province of Japan. Down here, where the seaport is supposed to be like Shizuoka. I don't know my prefectures very well. I'm still learning within that context. But yeah, true weeb fashion. Yeah, and I want to build all of it, everything. Over here, eventually I'll build Mount Fuji, more buildings. I want to build that giant, like a photo or something, but like the Imperial Palace or something like that. Build like a highway. Just everything that kind of captures the vibe and aesthetic of Tokyo. It's not so much about creating the landmarks, though I kind of did, but actually create just kind of like a vibe and aesthetic to it that I think kind of rings true to actual Tokyo. Over here is going to be planned for a highway. And yeah, I just got like big plans for this build and big plans for this world. And honestly, I'm really looking forward to the future of this. This is my first time really actually recording anything too, so I don't even know how to sound on mic. I don't. I personally think I don't sound charismatic or anything at all. This is literally the first ever video I've ever made. The point is just I want to start. I want to start something. I really do, because how this relates back to the whole dopamine thing is just like, my whole life. Oh, okay. So this is why I don't like first person. It's like, or the third person just I've always just never believed in myself. I always lived the life of just chasing like just instant gratification and stuff like that. And I mean, like, I get it. Everybody on the internet has, bro. Like, if you're not Gen Z, if you're Gen Z and you haven't done that, then you're like not human. You're not real. This whole world is just the start of, I guess, my creative vision for what I want to outline a career path in my life, right? And as the willows slowly fall upon the night sky, the career rises like beautiful flowers. Bro, see, this is like actually why I don't do like shit. But anyways, yeah, this is basically my Minecraft world, and I'm just really proud of it. I even got like history. I like keep it with the details, keep it realistic. This is something, if you litter, it's like your fine, 2,000 yen, which is roughly around a decent amount of money. And this road, yen is not as inflated, so this means a lot down here. It's just more text, and I made it for English too. Littering fines, just local, 2,000 yen, outsiders. Yeah, they try to keep it clean. I want to use the channel to hopefully, to keep myself accountable and do something that I'm proud of. And I think this is what this channel will be. I don't know where I'll go with this, but anyways, I'll quit the yap. This is basically it. This is my channel. This is my awful, horrible trailer. But yeah, I'm snapping out of it. I'm making YouTube content on my YouTube channel. I just want to do things I'm proud of. And basically, yeah, that's like 1 minute, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. All right.